The reason that I moved here was because of these trees, so I'm just very, very, very upset, as we all are, at the prospect of losing it.
This is one of those trees that it's just part of the landscape, and without it would just be so bare. And the whole area is the same. So trying to protect the trees, trying to make people realise how valuable they are is really, really important.
It's rare, it's precious, it's host to a important butterfly colony. I mean, what more could you want in a street tree?
This is a national treasure. It's not just ours. It's a very precious tree.
So I'm Paul Selby. I'm part of Save Nether Edge Trees group, and I've been coordinating and leading the setting up of an event, an open-top bus parked underneath a very special elm tree. The idea being that people could climb to the top of the open-top bus and get much closer to the white-letter Hare Street butterfly that resides in this tree. There's a small colony in this tree. The whole reason we're having this event is because the elm tree in question, and it's a 120-year-old elm, we think, which is obviously very rare, but the elm tree in question is under threat from the council. The council are threatening most of Sheffield's street trees, actually, so there's a whole citywide campaign against that.
A beautiful elm tree, which in turn supports a colony of white-letter Hare Street butterfly, which over the past 10 years or so has become a little bit more of a rarity. And consequently, if the tree is under threat, the colony is under threat, we lose the butterfly, we lose two beautiful things.
We're here today specifically for the elm tree, which is very valuable because of the fact that it's a mature elm tree and it's survived Dutch Elm Disease. But not only that, I live in this area and this tree is just so magnificent. You know, I walk down Union Road and the canopy is just huge and full and green. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and to think that it could be felled for really not really any very good reason, I just find astonishing and heartbreaking.
My name's Dr. David Hurling. I'm the creator of the website Resistant Elms. I've travelled up today from Kent in order to take a look at this Huntingdon Elm. It's a magnificent tree, but the point that I'd really like to make as forcefully as I can is that it is the only mature elm that I have seen between Kent and Sheffield today. The thought that it should be destroyed for what would patently be no good reason is alarming. That would be a wanton act of destruction.
Right, my name's Colette. I live locally around here. For me personally, I've been living in Sheffield most of my life, and I've always really loved being out in the wild and the countryside, and it's being in a city with a lot of trees that's really helped keep me here. Like when I've felt down about living in the city, I've always had these absolutely beautiful living beings around me that are hundreds of years old, and I moved onto my road in Nether Edge because it had trees on it, and then almost all of them are threatened now. It makes me want to leave Sheffield and not live here anymore because I don't know how to stay here without them.
There are lots of alternative solutions and creative ways of making sure that we've got roads and pavements that are safe and easy to walk on, and also retaining the trees. It shouldn't be one or the other. We should be able to have both.
Everything should be done to protect this tree, and I'd warmly congratulate the people of Sheffield who are doing just that.